Chance? We're gonna get Chance. I might get Chance. I'm gonna get Chance. What the hell? Why not? Chance versus Predator? Chicken Man wanted to get Chance, and I got him. Chance versus Predator. I've not seen him in a long time. So this should be cool. I'm gonna go a road less traveled. We have Beyond playing tonight. We have Trap playing tonight. Greener is playing Future. Future's in Korea right now, like Clem and Trigger and Estrella. My buddy Hope's playing Creator. Ordinary is Chance, excuse me, Rebellion and Bulgum. All right, here we are, spawning the upper left-hand corner. Oops, I forgot to change the scene. Guys, we're gonna have to get rid of my camera. I fucked up. This has never happened in all my KSL stuff, but at least we got the game. Spawning in the upper left-hand corner of Golden Aura in the red. Give it up for Ordinary. His opponent at the bottom right in the blue is Predator. Fuck me right in the fuck. What a way to start the cast. I got a paper bag next to me. It's hotter than balls. Even though it's cooling down here. And I forgot to change the scene to the KSL scene. Do I have the logos? That's at least something. Do I? Do I? Yes, I do. At least we got the logo. It's better than nothing, I guess. Looks like it's going to probably be a 2-gate opener from both. Unless somebody's playing shenanigans. 2-gate double gas is the name of the game. Ordinary is Chance, by the way, guys. I've not seen him in a good minute. Is there a challenge thing? Yes, guys, if you want to help out KSL, our prize pool's under. If you want to put a few dollars into the Matcherinos each week, we have just enough patrons. I'm hoping we have a little more come in over time. I know everybody's like, oh, it did its part. But the reality is it's a great tournament. A lot of you seem to like it. Provides a lot of content to a lot of content creators. Harstem and Wardy and Pig. Other than like Steadfast and Chicken Man and everybody. And myself. The Ducklings. Alexander NT into the, tons of content creators. Winner and Loco. Cast the Korean Starcraft League. And Zombie Grub the name. Basically a lot of people do. And several others. So if you guys want to put a few dollar dues or you want to use the codes, we do have Matcherito codes. Just clicking claim code will add 25 cents. And does my voice sound too quiet still? Gene Sim said earlier it did. I'm going to double check over here. I forgot to triple check. It's okay. Chance. Okay, just getting the cheeky hide the pylon. I think Predator, is he going to keep his? It's not. Wow, they're both looking around for proxies. It's a very standard game, otherwise Stalker Sentry versus Stalker... Ooh, Sentry opener. Stalker Sentry. Take a look. Only to cancel the pylons is all that's lost. Yeah, guys, please use those Matcherito codes. Yeah. Alrighty. We'll see what happens. As we get into it, it's a twilight for both, so we're likely to see Blink. It's very reminiscent to how I typically open in PvP. 3 sentries from both is kind of interesting, though. I've seen a lot of people doing that, and it's actually always was a thing, but sentries are a lot better now in PvP, of course, so there is that factor. Double Adept going to Shade across the map. We'll see what happens here. Chance has got, like, incredible map vision. Look at this. His RV split up, but he's getting He's looking everywhere for proxies, for oracles. Not so much from his opponent. He is getting a hallucination, but Chance is not taking any chances, you might say. Depth shading in. The probe is up on the high ground. Will it drop something in time? Oh, as timing happens, the other probe blocks it. These two adepts will make it in here. Blink just as started. Force field. I don't know if I agree with those force fields. Adepts getting a couple workers. But will be put to rest. 2 adepts for 4 workers. Technically not worth it in trades, but I'd say it's okay considering considering how much was there. All right. Chance looks like he's posturing for a third base. Praetor is going to as well eventually. A little behind. He did lose 4 workers, so that is a factor. Chance actually leading by 6. Actually, he's leading by 8 for the moment. All right, Blink is approaching completion for both of them. They're both going to probably chrono the hell out of it. Praetor just getting his third base down. His chances is a little bit of a lead. Nothing too crazy going on here. Robo done first means observers will be started for Chance. Forge going down for Praetor. I kind of like that. Wouldn't hate Chance doing the same. He is doing the same. He's a little behind, but it should be perfectly good time. Let's see if and whom of these guys goes into charge. Chance goes into charge first. And that could be a little impactful. No, not really. Corona Boost should settle the score a little bit. Oh, I love the hallucinated stalkers, guys. There are 3 stalkers in the high ground, so force fields can come into play here. Battery overcharge will not be available yet because that Nexus isn't done. The hallucinated stalkers buying a little bit of time, but the force field segmenting this off is kind of rough. Oh, those hallucinations, actually, that is such a big brain play, guys. Not a single stalker was lost from either of them, but 200 IQ play from Chance. Actually pretty crazy. Little stalker hit squad joining Chance over here. The micro on these guys is pretty sick. I'm not gonna lie. That was a really cool, cute little strategy. Bolt probing up Chance. A little ahead because his Nexus was done further and he's not being aggressed. And still leading an army supply. Charge will finish up possibly faster for Chance. The upgrades will finish a little faster for Praetor, but both are so close because of Chrono Boost, and there are 3 next side to 3 next side. Chance taking a 4th base behind this when he can is going to be pretty good. He has to be careful. Battery overcharge is activated from Praetor. That said, Probe's still keeping eyes over on that side of the map. A couple more gateways going down. 6 more gates for Chance and 7 for Praetor. Praetor's got to be careful. It's a tough hold here. With that being said, I wouldn't hate a Warp Prism being made by Chance. Warp Prisms are costly, but even if he doesn't just reinforce and bludgeon into the front, he can just take it and do a Zealot, warping into the main base. But also, obviously, reinforcing right at the lines with all these gateways. 4th Nexus coming down. The upgrades are going to kick in for a moment. Actually, Chance is +1 finish first, so he had a little bit of an upgrade advantage there. Charge lots coming in here. Behind the Stalkers and the army's out of position. Warp Prism makes its way over. Chance not moving with the Zealots. Hey, what's up, Chet? Cheticus in the house. That's a lot of shits. True. Stalker's getting some work in. And, well, I think this is looking pretty ogre. GG's called. Chance gonna take game number 1. Guys, it's gonna go dark here. Welcome, Chet. A shout out to Chet, because I hear you've been streaming. It's hard for me to see my friends. I'm not lying, Chet. I'm following so many people, and you know how Twitch lines up shit. It sucks. Guys, my screen's gonna go dark. I'm switching to the KSL scene. All right. Got some good games tonight. Decent lineup considering the tasteless thing. People in travel. Trigger said he tried to play, but he said no promises. I thought he said that. No. Message Estrella too, I thought. I'm glad Future signed up. Not really a lot of players. All right, here we go, guys. Spawning in the bottom right-hand corner of Site Delta. In the red, he is up a point. It is Chance back for after a long time. His opponent in the upper left, he's blue. It's Praetor. It's Chance's team. New game, Starcraft clan. Interesting. Just a clan, but Chance a bit of an underdog. Hoping to get some dubs. Get some money. By the way, whoever's in the round of 8 will get $20. That is a guarantee. Looks like Classic already started there, so the winner of Lunacy and Rebellion will go on to fight Classic. Trap is playing tonight as well. Future, Greener, Beyond, Bad Boars, Hanmano, Probe Scout, Creator, Hope, and Probe Scout is streaming too. I gotta shout him out after again. He needs some followers, guys. And in my other streamer buds. Check out Chetikis _ and Probe Scouts. The second Probe Scout II. As well as Bruno and everybody, you know, we'll get there. We'll get everybody. Alright, anyway, here we go. Probes chiseling. Gates and cores dropping. They're going for a 1 gate expand. It looks like a probe may go down. Chance kills Praetor's probe. Not like this, and on the other side, there's no damage dealt. Pylon goes down. Praetor's gonna try to get it again, maybe. Bit of an awkward exchange here. Chance did take some HP damage on his probe. Little hull damage there. Praetor's really starting to lose it. Is he gonna lose another probe? 2 probes would be massive. Oh, Chance needs to get out of there. Zealot's coming. Oh man, he's gonna drop his Nexus first. Stargate coming from Chance though, and we've seen this many a times. Was the Zealot canceled? Oh, nice cancel by Praetor. Praetor's kind of leading in my eyes a little bit. That said, not quite. He hasn't started a Stargate. There's an Adept. The Stargate's well on its way for Chance. Chance can go for a Nexus as soon as he has the money, but he's going to want money for an Oracle. And there's not much in terms of defense here. A shield battery should go down, but we don't see one yet. The Stargate's just starting. He's really going to need a shield battery. This could just be game. Hey, what's up, Fractal? He's back. Fractal McCackle. What's up, buddy? Adept is going to take out the Zealot from Chance. Oh my god, that Adept actually gets some work, but oh my god, let's go. Very well done by Chance. Getting it out. Oracle's on its way. Shield battery is not in the main base. Ah, what a blunder. Double Stargate, though. Somebody wants to go to Phoenixes. Praetor knows there's a Stargate. But even with the double Phoenixes, 1 Phoenix may get out in time. That is damn close, though. It's a Twilight and a Gate. Phoenixes out early can be a pain, but I don't know if we'll get there, guys. I don't know if we will get there. Shield battery going down, and looks like Praetor is going to be able to save some of this, but not before losing 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, Probe's Oracle is saved. He scouts the Stargate. Doesn't know about the other. No, he does know the other one. He was down here hitting that with the Adept. Adept survived. All right, Blink's coming down. Just a Stalker here. Oof. Weird game. Stalker will be intercepted. There are 2 more to follow, but Stalker is in some trouble. Second Graviton Beam. Picking up the other Stalker. Stalkers do defend, and all that stuff has got energy, so it's going to take a bit. Oracle trying to find some damage, but there's another Phoenix about to pop. A little unlucky. Does he get a stasis ward? I hope he gets a stasis. 4 phoenixes though, and boom, decent stasis. It's not fantastic. Could be worse. He got 4 probes. Enough to cause a little chaos. Proxy gate, I love it. I gotta say, Chance has done a great job keeping Predator back at home and using those graviton beams. He did lose, well, the Oracle and a Zealot. I'd say that's way worth it. 10 probes in total going down because of the 2 earlier on. And the Adept. Well, actually, and the Zealot. Or, oh, no, it was an Adept. Chance is actually playing pretty correct. Alright, let's see here. Battery overcharge is activated. The Phoenix is trying to get something done, but the battery's done. GG, well played, is called. Looks like good luck next. A little disappointed. Predator is still nice. And he doesn't. BM. Looks like Chance is moving on to fight. Is Chance moving on to fight? The winner of Creator and Hope. I need to use the bathroom and I'll be right back. We got a lot of good players for a smaller turn. It's a lot of good players, so I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. Hello, 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 hello. Hello. Wow. We're gonna knock stuff over if you get up. You gonna be okay? You gonna be okay? I have Cat. Cat has decided to join us. Charlie. You know, fun fact about Charlie, guys. I did not name him. That was my ex-girlfriend. He's like, we gotta name him Charlie. And you know what? I don't regret it. It's a good name for him. I missed the Hanmano lobby. Good boy. Meow wow, exactly. Charlie kind of looks like the meow wow. Good boy. Charlie needs cuddles, meow wow. He does. He actually said meow wow 2 times. Ah, I missed it. No. I missed a good lobby by a second. I missed Trap versus Bulgum. No. It's alright, we got some. I guess we're waiting for a minute. He's a baby. Sorry, we got a cat. We don't have a lobby, but we got a cat. Right, Charlie? Mr. Cuddles. I need to get the brush. You're shedding. You're shedding. He loves the brush. He loves any brush. Look at this guy. Look at this guy. He loves it. He loves brushing. He loves getting brushed. He loves licking brushes. If it was like a regular old brush, look at this. Look at him. Have you ever seen a cat loving getting brushed this much? He rubs his head out himself. Well, we wait. I can just stick my hand out with a brush and Charlie will brush. Your cat say hi? Nice, Shadow. Meow, meow, meow. Good boy. Hi. Ah. Rocky and Allie? Nice. What kind of cats are they? Hopefully they're slightly less big as this guy. Charlie's been known to eat a cheeseburger or 10. Chunk. Why are you trying to drink my green tea? You really are. I'm really thinking you got diabetes. It's like an empty can. Oh, it's not even empty. I still got that. Good boy. I'm gonna shake your paw. I'm gonna shake your paw. Huh? Rocky's as fat as Charlie. Oh, he's a Japanese bobtail? No doubt. A fat Calico. My bad. I have bad vision, even with new glasses. Look at him. He's got his paw in my hand. I need to bring you and Mitts to the vet. My other cat, Mittens. Mitters. Her name was Titties originally. I couldn't have that. Look at this guy. Who does not love this kitty? Tell me this is not cute. Good boy. He's got like weird lumps on him, I guess. Oh, he's shedding. Holy shit. King Charlie, he is a good boy. He's such a good boy. Aren't you, bub? Charlie. He loves cuddles. He loves brushes. And he obviously loves food. Charlie. It's like a dog. Jesus, how much can you fucking shed? I've been brushing him almost every day, and he's like... Other than just being fat, he's got like a super thick fur. Did I miss Creator? And Chance? Because we could go there. Oh, you still want the brush? Carly's like, ahem, Dave. Maybe I should just poke it up on something. We'll have a lobby soon. Lunacy versus Rebellion should be done before that. True. Ah. Good boy. Still wants brushes. Mitters, what do you want? You're jealous? You don't like getting brushed, and you're the one that needs it. She does not like getting brushed. You do not like getting brushed, Miss Clumpy. How much did you miss? First series, we had Chance versus Predator. And now we're either going to Chance versus Creator or Lunacy versus Rebellion. So let's see what we get. A winner of Lunacy versus Rebellion is going on to fight Classic. I'm sorry. So either way, you have Creator or Classic side. The red bangers incoming. Looks like Beyond got a walkover of her bad boards. He's like, fuck that, I don't want to play Beyond. Had to work late today. Damn, Void. Han Mono versus Probe Scout still going on. Trap versus Bulgum still going on. So we do have Trap as a possibility. Looks like the Ducklings might be on that side. No Dark. I'm surprised. I wonder if something's going on in Korea, because... All right, let's see what happens. I'm just waiting. Waiting. First match to start. They had Moon versus MC though. Yeah, I mean it's pretty cool. I want to see. I was excited to see it. A lot of people watching. At first, they had like 12,000 people almost. It was at least 11,000 on Tasteless stream. That's pretty good to see. Now they're down to about 35. Still pretty good. For the Tasteless, Artosis, State, Gemini. I forgot the other guy. Forgive me? Okay. I'll go other side. I'm going to go the other side because Chicken Man has that one. So I guess we'll be going Classic versus the winner of Luna C. And so we're going to go to Classic, yeah. I love Chance. I love Creator. But Chicken Man's covering that. And so bad Chinese caster. Or Taiwanese. It's actually pretty impressive the different languages we have here. Yeah, Moon versus MC was a show match. Yep. For sure. And guys, use those Matcherino codes, please and thank you. Huh, I just realized something too. We don't have steadfast casting tonight. Weird. No, oh no, he is. Okay, never mind. He is. I didn't see him. Mr. Classic. I love Classic. Yeah, Classics. Beyonds in this. There's no other Zerg otherwise. Could be a Beyond versus Han Mono coming up too. Greener. Wait, Greener walked over Future, so Future didn't show up. A lot of those guys couldn't go. Clem said he couldn't make it. Ooh, Hope made Creator sweat. Nice. What do we got? Classic? Yeah, Classic is actually quite good. Obviously, but he's not afraid to do some cheeky strats. Clem, yeah, he's in Korea. He's playing in the Stormgate thing is why. I wonder if those other guys came to cheer Clem on. Because Trigger's not playing it and stuff. I really think Clem's playing in the Stormgate tournament. So I'm guessing Trigger, Estrella, and Future... Well, Future might be there with him, too, because Future got walked over. So, there was a walk... Greener actually got a walkover, so he's going to win. Greener versus Trap. What up, Yeti? I'm gonna get to... Yeah, Greener versus Trap. Wait, I should... This is a banger, but... You know what, fuck it, I'm staying. Beyond versus Hanmano could be good too, but... Greener versus Trap, everybody's hopping on. Hold on, we're gonna ban that motherfucker. Thank you, Space Face. You're not a fan? Yeah. I mean, it's a lot to develop, Cosmic, too, at the same time, but there's no need, like, I know everybody's, like, going on, of course they're defending it. It's not like I'm on any payroll for Stormgate. I hope they do well. I'm gonna be saying it as it is, but at the moment I can only play so much. Yeah, it's got a lot of room for ways to go. Wait. Wait. No, we're gonna go to the TVT. Greener is the guy that I took a game off of an ESL. Hanmano's literally asking if he can play Brood War Terran. So I'm gonna go. Oh, Steadfast is here. Fucking all these bots. Jesus Christ, get out of here. Thank you, Spaceface. You're a legend. We got Fly. Oh. Alright, I'm fucking up, guys, because I want to get a lobby. Lunacy Rebellion's still going on. I might get Classic. I'm going to stay on this. If not, I'm getting Creator and Ordinary are going on. Wait, Shield Mode? Wait, why is Shield Mode on? We're going to turn it off. Thank you, Cosmic Cow. But Shield Mode's a little much. It's... accidental click. Nah, it happens, man. That's like both the dumbest and smartest feature. It's like, it's good it exists because some crazy shit's been known to happen on Twitch. Damn, Rebellion and Lunacy are still going, guys. Okay, Rebellion 2-0 Lunacy. We're gonna get Classic versus Rebellion. Because nobody else is covering it. I'm feeling like Classic, too. We mods have been thrown to the wolves so with no training. True. Fractal. You're not wrong. Classic versus Rebellion. And guys, if you could, please help out. We are under the budget. Of course, Dave's probably going to top it off to keep KSL going. You need me to put a PowerPoint on for you. Dude, I'm going to teach you how to mod using your fucking Formula 1 NASCAR driving pedals, Cosmic Cow. Actually, you probably already have it. Cosmic Cow's over here driving around, modding the Twitch chat. Fucking using his pedals, like... For any of you guys that don't know, Cosmic Cow is starting that before, and I hope he does it again. He actually mapped his racing pedals and wheel and everything to StarCraft 2, and actually, of course, it's Protoss, but still. Brake pedal, gas pedal, brake pedal band, gas pedal pin. True. It's so based. I still think it's cool you did that with... I think that's got to be a first for StarCraft. You know? Classic versus Rebellion, I think, is worth doing. Aw, Gumi Ho couldn't make it. He goes, sorry, I'm too tired at these days. Hey, maybe he's got other work he does now, too. Oh, no, 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 no. The classic, classic, classic. Please tell me they didn't start. All right. Classic versus... You need to start training. Yeah, dude. If you made it to plat with a fucking racing wheel and pedals, dude, you'd be Omega based. I'm gonna tell Chicken Man. And Holy Hit, too. Dude, that's gotta be so fucking tough, but you're used to like, using the racing stuff at least. But that sounded... Watching you do it, too, is crazy. Alright, here we are, guys. Best of 3. We're on the round of 8 already. And a ton of signups. Spawning the bottom right-hand corner of Oceanborn. In the red, representing Twisted Minds, give it up for Classic. And his opponent in the upper left, he's blue. It is Rebellion. And both of them, either way, gets $20 if they're eliminated. In the round of 8. You need to start training to go Super Saiyan. You need to make some low APM builds, exactly. Dude, you should spend some time with Probe Scout and work on your Cannon Rush game. Probe Scout or Gref? I have a feeling Cosmic's gonna be popping off if you play a bit. You'll see Cosmic back to the mid-masters, high masters this time. You're getting a little back into the game. I was finally up to 4100 the other day. And we met my old buddy, the Barcode. He seemed nice enough until I ladder against him. Oh, something, guys. I don't think I took my vitamin today. So as these guys are harassing with the probes, dropping their pylons and their gates and their cores, they're already down. Actually, the cores were quite late for Rebellion. Probe harass got him. Gets him every time. Your hard stuck 4K on EU. Remember the old days, Cosmic? Remember what we used to call the EU server? What did we call the EU server? The EZ server. Oh, Classic. It's the 2 probe block. I call this the Geralt, because Geralt's been known to do this more often than not. Classic with the cheeky Geralt pylon trapping 2 probes from mining. He's gonna let it finish. That's 1 whole mineral patch of mining and 2 probes caught. It is damn annoying. If you've never had that done to you, it is quite the nuisance. Alright guys, if you don't mind me, I'm looking with my I'm actually casting with my bad eye for some reason. I'm like have my good eye closed. Try casting with my good eye. I don't know, it's weird. Don't go blind, kids. Alright, anyway. You're writing that down, nice. Good job, Cosmic. And I hope you're all having a good night. I know I was waiting a bit, but we have a lot of different series. Steadfast has got on Mono. I want to make sure we have enough replays for the patrons. If you guys Patreon a KSL, you get replays for as little as $5 being a patron. And, yeah, every KSL we have, we post them up fresh off the press. Get all the replays, or most of the replays, if we have trouble tracking people down after people just didn't cover them. Everybody's been pretty good. 8 workers falling for Rebellion. I hate to say it, guys, but this is a rough start. 17 to 23 workers. It's an absolute travesty, and it's 2-gate robo with a proxy. Wait, what is this proxy? What? What? Why is he going for... What the hell? I think the adepts and everything else in the pylon all got to him because he is one-basing. Usually you proxy the robo. Would he proxy in a gate? Yeah, he doesn't have money to proxy. Well, he got Big Daddy Immortal up, but wouldn't you rather your Immortal over here? Is it just me? Classic Bullion. Rebellion is the underdog here, so keep that in mind. He's punching above his weight. Adeption shade. Why don't you shade? Okay. Classic's a shady boy, you might say. All right, gateway going down in base. Proxy pylon's kind of useless. Now, hear me out, guys. I've thought about this, and I've seen it rarely. You know what would be Omega based? If he proxied a Stargate and went for an Oracle behind all this? That could get him some value. Off a 2-gate robo, 3-gate robo. And didn't commit to, like, you know, he goes to depths or something to save some gas. Or he goes into the Phoenix build, so the Robo Phoenix. Kind of like Roddy. I'm sure some of you guys have seen the Roddy build where he goes Robos and he's going Immortal Phoenix, basically. Kind of an old one. Every so often I've seen it. You know, it's got mixed results like any build. It can be build order countered too, but... Alright. The shield batteries, the War Prism. This is looking rough. For Rebellion. He's gonna warp into... Oh no, the Shade Rebellion. The problem is, Classic's gonna have another Immortal coming here in just a moment. The 4 Stalkers camping, preventing this War Prism from getting in. Depths are shading. Uh-oh. You know what could be done? Well, with the 4 War Prism, this is just looking rough any way you look at it for Rebellion. Phoenix Hallucination, that's all. I was just checking if it was an adept. Battery overcharge is activated. A lot of the units in serious shit for Rebellion. He is in a lot of trouble. Without the light armor tag, sentries do much better against the depths than they used to. By a long shot. The sentry change was a hell of a quality of life change for PvP. GG, well played, it's called, and Classic's gonna take it. I think that's a common denominator amongst Protoss. And really everybody, just even watching, if you're not a Protoss main or what have you. The sentry just... It changes everything. It changes it all. Oh man, look at this thick MMR on Korea. Played a couple games before. I always had bad ping. Somehow I started getting decent ping. I get a thick 2969 MMR on Korea. I remember the first 2 games I played, I like lagged out. I couldn't move at all. Is why it's that low. And like placing. And when I tried playing in years back, I was definitely not ready. Especially to play with the kind of ping I was getting. 300 milliseconds or higher. Remember once it was like 450. All right. See what game number 2 is. Both open adepts too. Is a little unlucky for Rebellion. If he was even able to get 1 adept in, he could have blocked the shade. But anyway, here we are, spawning in the bottom right-hand corner of Golden Aura this time, in the red Protoss probes from Twisted Mind. It is Classic. His opponent in the upper left, in the blue, up for Rebellion. Alright, as we get into it, it is just a pylon on their side of the map. We'll see what happens. Is Rebellion gonna cannon rush? I don't think so. That would be a Chad play, though. It certainly would be a Chad play. Alrighty. Alright, a little bit of harass from Classic. Rebellion hasn't sent a scout out. It's absolutely no scout yet. And he's going to be a little bit later on his cybernetic score. Classic is one gating, so I think this is going to be a Stargate expand from Classic. It's going to be a one gate Stargate expand. He's going for the Zealot, but there's nothing on his side of the map. He doesn't even need the Zealot, to be honest. He can cancel it. Get that Stargate, get a Nexus faster. When you're one gating, though, having a unit isn't necessarily the end of the world, even if it's a Zealot. We actually saw, hell, we saw an Adept go down to a Zealot with chance. Alright. Zealot is canceled. Love to see it. Stargate goes down. Nexus is going to go down after that. It's a Zealot Sentry. Whoa, look at this, guys. He's cooking. Zealot Sentry opener, so he's going to spend just as much gas. It could be a fake out. Oof. Sentry is going to kill that. Bam! Cancels the Zealot. Alright. There's a bit of a fake out, so he's going to get his expansion at about the same time. I hope we get a shield battery here, though. Rebellion desperately is going to need a shield battery soon. Not quite yet, but in the next 10 seconds, I'd say would be the time for optimal timing here. One Adept coming out from Classic. Stalker to foul up. Oracle Chrono boosted. Rebellion is getting a shield battery, but it's that one in the front. Nada in the back. He is going to block the Adept here, but I think he's forgetting about this. Oh, no. I think an Oracle's going to get a lot of workers killed again. Oh. 3 Sentry opener, too. Oh, my God. He's got everything camping here and nothing to defend. Shield battery just now going down. That's way late. Rebellion, that is damn late. He wanted to defend against the Adept, but one Adept is honestly not worth risking this. Oh. He isn't canceling. Oh, no. 7, 8 workers, 9 workers, 10 workers gonna fall. 11 workers this time. Previously, it was... Oh, man. Adept gets taken down. Shield battery actually held the one Adept, but it's literally like a 2-to-1 worker lead for Mr. Classic here. I know we're at a little bit of a skill difference here. Or not skill difference. I'm not insulting Rebellion. He is the unfavored player, I should say. I mean, technically it is what it is. He's playing Classic. Still, Rebellion's a pretty good player. It's just, I don't really see how he's going to come back from this. Well, there's no probe on the other side of the map. I know how. I get to read Cosmic Cow's mind, too. If there was a probe across the map, guys, it would be one behind Dark Shrine. And it is just looking ogre. Maybe. It's not over yet. Rebellion technically has some army supply, but not enough to breach anything. He can defend. He can maybe try to find, I don't know. Classic lane to slap down true. The 2 Oracles getting a lot of work. The Sentry's trying desperately to tickle beam. Well, actually, they don't tickle beam the shields anymore. They at least do some good damage there. Classic setting up for a 4-gate blink build as a follow-up. He just drops the gateway. Actually, it's a 5th gate. 5-gate blink. That's how I like doing it. Hallucinated Phoenix keeping eyes on this. Blink is not done. If Blink was done, the Oracles really wouldn't be that much of a threat anymore. But it's just that he's in such a rough spot. Such a rough spot. Damn rough spot. Why are my new glasses fucking fingerprint magnets, guys? It's actually ridiculous. I love these glasses, though. They're a solid choice. They were a lot of money. Got a decent deal on him, but... Guys, here's full send now. Classic's full send, and he's not even full send. He's just... ain't moving across the map and taking a third base when he wants to. He knows he's got it. Really don't know how Rebellion can defend this. He needs to keep the Stalker's posture to the Oracles. Either way, he's going to try to do one last dance. Battery overcharge is activated, but there's so many Stalkers. They don't give a damn about it. I love the hallucinated Stalkers. That was a cute move from Rebellion, but GG's called. Classic's going to take it. Rebellion still in the top 8 players in the round of 8. He does get $20 for his troubles just for playing 2 series. I'd say that's not too shabby. So, yeah. Not too shabby at all. Boom, boom, boom. So, Classic is going on to fight Trap. Holy shit. Bion versus Hanmano is still going on? Bion versus Hanmano is still going on. And Creator versus Chance looks like it might still be going on. Nobody's covering that, damn. That's crazy. It's PvP. Chance is pretty good. He is the underdog, but it's pretty impressive if that's the case. I gotta use the bathroom, and we have Classic versus Trap. Oh my god. We've seen this before in KSL, and this is the upper bracket semifinals. It's a quick one, but that's pretty cool. Classic versus Trap, guys. Let's go. All right. We got Classic versus Trap coming up. Trap with the Trap portrait. It's a damn shame I missed out on a lot of the freaking war chest shit. So many portraits I would like to rock. For an old ass game. You can't get them. You can't get them anymore. Teeth are killing me. Excuse me. See what's going on. I think I'm getting upper. I'm taking the upper. I usually get Terrans all the time, so we're going to change it up. We're going to get a PvP upper bracket semifinals. Lower bracket is already there, too. It is Beyond versus Creator. We're getting Classic versus Trap, so we have the winner of Classic versus Trap versus Beyond versus Creator. Tasteless is doing a storm bait. Yes, we're well aware, Finesse. That's why it's a little... One of the many reasons why it's a little slower. We would have had, like... Clem would have played if he wasn't playing in that. And I have a sneaky feeling Trigger and Future and all of them. Future was signed up tonight, but I have a feeling he... those guys went to support Clem or go hang out. Or maybe they're just doing something else in Korea because they're all there, Finesse. How you doing, Finesse? Oh, they got my boy Theory on. I had to go look at that with Tasteless. And Parting, Theory and Parting. Theory and Parting on there. Yo, it's my boys. Theory and Parting. You guys have no idea. So as much as I'm kind of like whimsical on Stormgate, you can like it. You can. I like it. I just think it's got a long ways to go. But I'm supporting the shit out of it for those two guys, for Clem and Trigger, and everybody that's doing it. I just hope we still have a semi kind of competitive, even at all, StarCraft scene. I think we will still. It may shift gears a bit in the future. It's obviously not super competitive, let's be real. But anyway, here we are. Spawning in the upper left-hand corner. Golden aura in the blue. From Twisted Minds, it is the Chin Toss, Mr. Classic. And his opponent in the bottom right in the red, it is Trap. But yeah, Parting's good, but so is Theory. Theory's actually incredibly good. He actually did some good results in the NA qualifiers for DreamHack just a bit ago. It's his last StarCraft thing he did. And he spent some time with Eddie and I and a couple other guys in my Discord. And he showed us some of his games. Otherwise, he's off racing. He was playing. Theory's a really good player, and he kind of had his frustrations with StarCraft 2 for a time being a Protoss player, and he's like, I hate to say it, but we're still good. And Theory has been cooking in all these RTSs as well. He and Albino, another one on their team. So, if nothing else, I'm hoping I can get into some commentating for it. I know I'm a little tired tonight, whatever. But I'm thinking we're going to have some really good games, and it's going to be cool to see some players actually step it up. Camel is off racing right now. Oh, God. What the fuck? What is this, sales chat, Lovebeard? Is this Up a Tree's chat? He would probably fucking... Fractal, you know what I'm saying. You're like, this is... That wouldn't even go in sales chat. Metagame proxy pylon from Trap. Yeah, I was a little cringe, dude. Sorry, we don't serve your kind around here. What I mean is people talking politics in chat. It seemed awfully edging close to it. Stargate opener from Classic. Classic going Nexus behind it. Trap just going double gate. Bannable? Yeah, he would probably... He still would probably time someone out, though. Resident Sleeper. Well, if you're not here for StarCraft, I don't know what to tell you. We're just starting the game, and already we got a double gate, we got a Stargate. It's Trap and Classic. I'm pretty sure this is going to be a banger series. With these guys, Micro, forget about it. Yeah, the racism part is kind of, yeah. I know where he's getting at on it, and I think it's kind of stupid anyway. I agree, Fractal. Fractal's got his hand there. Lovebeard's always been pretty good, but I would say that's probably a... We're gonna give you a warning. Fair? Fractal, I being too nice in that, Fractal, your thoughts? I think Lovebeard's been pretty good here. He's not like a super troll, but I think he was intending a soft core troll. It just was a little more than that. Alright. You got a Void Ray to defend. Trap's not really all hitting. He doesn't even need a Void Ray. A Void Ray can come in handy, but it's a rough thing to say because every freaking Protoss Pro would give me shit. Yeah. Well, you know, Fractal, I trust your judgment, man. Well, I trust your judgment most of the time unless Slowly was in here. Mea culpa. I gave you the benefit of the doubt, brother, man, so you're good. Of what the fuck? Guys, are you guys seeing what I'm seeing? A Void Ray and an Oracle. Is Classic learning builds for me? Like, what the actual fuck? Yeah, true. True. The thing is, though, I'm like, Fractal, wait a minute. As we get into this, I'm like, I'm saying I trust Fractal's judgment. I'm like, unless Slowly Falling's in chat, then I have to worry. Fractal's like, oh, this is a whole different chat. You fall apart once. Has Jeremy ever threatened to chest kick you? I never asked you that. Sale style. I never asked you that. I was thinking about it one day and I got pulled into something at work. I'm like, I wonder if Fractal was ever threatened to be chest kicked by Jeremy. He knows you're just trolling, but... You never received threats from them? I know, Jeremy wouldn't anyway. Come on, it's Jeremy. As someone put it, they're like, there's a reason he's not a mod in Roddy's chat. Alright, anyway. Can you imagine? Yeah, actually I could, unironically. Third base going down from Classic, and this is pushing up. I'm glad Trap's playing. Trap is fucking cooking. I hope Stats didn't silently retire. Have you guys seen Stats playing much? I wish I had his fucking... I do have his Discord, but I don't want to bug the guy. I kind of want to ask him, like, what's going on. And I know this could be a rough time for you. He could be working or something, too. Obviously, StarCraft's not what it used to be. But Stats was really... It's a damn shame, because Trap and Stats are two Protoss players that actually could... If they brave the storm gate, if you will. Mics are good? You like mics? Yeah, it's from time to time, you know. It's Friday night. Hey, these are big mics. They're fucking 8% alcohol, alright? The guy fucked up and got me. He didn't give me a 12-pack of Miller. He gave me 3 mics. Like, what the fuck? Whatever. Nothing he could have done better there. I got beer in my fridge anyway, and I'm not getting shit-faced. I was really hungover today. And I'm old. Alright, this looks like this is a big attack, guys. Blink stun charges on the way. There's nada in the main base, but 2 stalkers. 2 gates getting depowered. Several pylons going down. We got a lot of sentries, though, here from Trap. Classic's cooking, but so is Trap. Trap actually did get a good amount of workers. Classic going for a 4th base. Oh, the force fields from... God damn it. The betraying force field. Shield battery gonna help a little, but not if every stalker target fires. Oh my god, look at that blink micro from Classic. We got ourselves a game. Alright, this is the shit that PvP gets goated for nowadays. Like, I remember the old days we'd see some words, like, you know, you'd be like, oh yeah, settle in a meta and whatever. But honestly, watching these guys, if this was a Blink Stalker Disruptor game with Trap and Classic, that'd actually be some peak StarCraft too either way, because you know there'd be cheeky stuff all around and just some sick micro. Elephant Man, what's up? You got Twisted Teas first time drinking them? I messed up and got half and half kind, not the original. I'm sorry I missed that, Elephant Man. Thanks for the follow, Nenamito. I see ya. I see ya. Alright, I'm just talking to chat more. It's kind of a quiet night anyway. I hope you don't mind as we just cover the game. Hopefully I don't miss too much. Templar Archives going down for both. +1. Actually, +2 on the way for both. It's pretty close. Charges finished. Classic gonna have a significant lead on +2 rather, but we'll see what happens.
Hey, who wants to have some fun?
Pilly, thank you for the raid. I'm gonna shout out brother Pilly. Imagine simping. What's up, Pilly? Not you, I mean, you know, the meme. Were you playing more Doodad Hunt with all cats in Reno? With base cats? Much love. Thank you guys. Billy indeed. Freak. You guys will have to excuse me, my new glasses I'm adjusting to, they're messy and I'm losing vision in an eye, so having trouble reading chat, like no joke. This is a weird feeling. It's gotten worse for some reason. Alright, 4th Nexus is kind of a problem, but not really. We're pretty equal here. We are pretty equal here. As we get into it. Immortals and Zealots. Couple Archons here for Trap. They're even on army supply. 3 Immortals. Let's take a look at the... Yeah, this is about as even could be for an army supply. Only 1 Archon for Classic, but does that really matter? It does for the Zealots, but Immortals can usually target fire down. The Archons pretty well. Force Field's coming into play. Guardian Shield's activated too for Trap. Trap looks like he's in a good spot here, guys. He's cooking. Trap is trading way better in that fight. He took the better fight. The 2 Guardian Shields actually helping pretty well here as well. Target fire going in. Nice blink onto the battery overcharge. Supply starting to even out a little bit, but at the end of the day, there are 3 Big Daddy Immortals here. Zealots wharfing in. Trap's going full send. It's just the 4th base, but look at the army supply. GG is called, and Trap is going to take Classic down to Kirktown. What a game. How was Pilly's stream, guys? You had a problem with one of my eyes 2 years ago. I thought it was just a normal aging thing. I need to get reading glasses. Oh, damn. It's fluid? I went to just a regular eye place, but I have age-related macular degeneration, unironically. I get, like, real lighting one day. Do enough streaming, even. Classic even had +2. True, he finished +2 faster. He had that upgrade lead, and Trap just hit the timing. Yours too? Well, Fractal, you don't smoke you don't smoke cigarettes. You don't smoke cigarettes, I should say. Fuck, these things are getting warm too. Why didn't I put them in... I can't fit this in my mini fridge. It's all stocked as shit. I got a tiny one. We may crack another. I know, I need to quit. Even Fractal would tell me I gotta quit. You're like, no. Tater Tutor would be like, Dave, you need those anti-aging cigarettes. Conditions usually caused by taking steroids? Testicular degeneration? I got him. Oh, your steroids. Oh, you were on chemo? Shit, I'm gonna shut up now. Well, you know I'd never say anything, but Fractal's my dude. Jeesh. I'm glad you made it through some stuff, man. That's no joke. Alright, anyway, here we go. Spawning in the upper left-hand corner. You don't smoke inside anymore when I played Starcraft. Well, that's good. That's actually probably going to help me, too, if I did not smoke there. Din Common, what's up? Anyway, upper left-hand corner. We're on Amphion in the blue from Twisted Minds. the most chiseled chin in StarCraft 2. Not the most chiseled person, that is Pilly Pilly. It is classic. His opponent in the bottom left. From Gen G. Formerly. It is Trap. He's taking the first game off Classic. Like, Trap is fucking cracked, guys, to be honest. The Classic, too. I want to see Trap and Stats do something. Get that shit checked out, is what I'm saying. Yeah, I went and got my glasses, had the regular shitty lens crafters or whatever the fuck my insurance covers. Technically, it's a medical condition, so I could, and I actually was seeing help on it for a long time and stupidly let this go. So I really should have quit smoking or cut down smoking, not smoked inside and gotten vitamins. But I decided to be an idiot. Literally, one thing that could have helped is if I remembered to take the vitamins, and I still had the old ones. I'm like, they gotta be expired. I was taking them for a long time, and they helped prevent it. And then after a year and a half, 2 years, somehow I just forgot about them. I know I didn't have money for a bit. I still had some, though. I just forgot to get them, and, yeah. It progressed. Love Beard, you're such a fucking troll, dude. Ay. Tony the Tiger says, you're a greasy bastard. Alright, Zealot is forced out. It is going to come out now for Trap. As it is for Classic. Trap is not able to get the pylon. Oh, is he? I really wouldn't hate a pylon. Usually you want to save the probe. If you're doing it for the... he gets his nexus down. It doesn't really matter. It don't matter. None of this matters. You can get some CBD or something just for the sensation of smoking. You know, I really, truthfully, I'll admit it, I hadn't tried it as much, Elephant Man. And guys, follow Elephant Man. He's trying to get Twitch affiliate. And follow Fractal Cackle if you want to watch some bass music in his rare streams. He said he's going to do some sometimes. If you want to hear that, like... Fractal's basically that teacher from Beavis and Butthead. Fly away, lesbian seagull. What up, Lena? You're still up? How you doing, Lena? Lena always with the cute emotes. And follow Elephant Man if you want to watch somebody that actually could literally be a Negan from The Walking Dead impersonator. Ah, you woke up earlier. Yeah. Gouda. Stargate. Double Stargate from both. We're getting into Phoenix Wars here. This is reminding me of, like, Hero versus Max Packs or Showtime versus Max Packs. Possibly. We are 100% in the Phoenix Wars in game number 2. And both these guys are saying, I want to make it to the finals. I'm just teasing Fractal. You get nervous as hell. There's nothing cringe. I don't want to make you feel more nervous. Fractal's a fucking hell of a guy. He's a hell of a troll in chat. And that's why we love him. Alright. I wouldn't call Elephant Man a troll though. He's just class act. For a Zerg player, he's alright. I play a little Zerg too, so it's okay. But you know, just teasing. Oh man, the Phoenixes. Trap is just taking. Trap just won the game, possibly. No, it's Knife's Edge. Knife's Edge. We may not want to see an overextension from Mr. Trap. Trap should back off. He won that fight, but it's so... Yep, look at that. Phoenix Wars, I know, could be lame, but that looked like pretty one-sidedly won, and that's not the... Oh, no! Trap's making a mistake, see? The caster curse. He's throwing now. Alright, so if you're doing this kind of stuff and you have those trades, in my opinion, I only get into Phoenix Wars once in a blue moon. Like, literally. Like, I must be Actually, I should say once in 15 blue moons do I get into Phoenix Wars, in my case. What I mean by that is I have to literally drink 15 blue moons, be laddering and streaming. Uncle drank and smoke like no one's business, decided to give up smoking one day, like it was nothing, still drank like hell though. My grandfather, I thought, seriously? I think that actually contributed to some earthquakes we had at the time. We couldn't really tell why, but I knew the answer. My grandfather somehow quit smoking and drinking. There's no shield batteries. Hold on, this is rough. This is less versus more. And, guys, I think this might just be Ogre. I think Classic secured his spot in here. Phoenix Wars are a weird thing to calculate, but at the end of the day, it's not too hard when it's earlier on. Blue Moon of Kentucky, keep on shining. Nice. Man, I gotta say though, even if you guys don't drink really and stuff, I would love any of you guys in chat, but Fractal and Elephant, man, I would love to have a couple drinky poos with you guys. That would actually be Omega Base, but everybody in chat, Cosmic Cow, Space Face, he'd be like, nah, man, I'm just drinking weed. Be like, what do you mean I'm drinking weed? Space Face, but yeah, man, I'm drinking weed, dude. It's the latest rage here, dude, on the West Coast. He's making some fucking smoothies out of buds and nugs and puts a little lemon in there. You know? Do they have such a thing, guys? Is there actually a weed smoothie? I mean, obviously, I know that. I mean, like, truly, like, fucking, imagine that. Imagine that much THC and CBD and everything else. Fucking. Yo, that tournament looks sick. I got it on, I'm not gonna lie. They just had my boy Theory on there, all focused like he gets looking like a Chad, and they have, like, smoke going over. It's fucking based, dude. Fucking based. Let's see, we got game 3. Kind of a not too crazy one there. I was hoping we'd get into something wild, because something about Phoenix Wars that some of you non-Protoss players might be like, oh, they could be pretty lame. I'm not going to lie, but they also could be pretty wild. As we get into match point here, let me just do the introductions first. Spawning in the bottom left-hand corner. A post-youth, one of the maps that I just don't understand why nobody would ever fucking veto him. I guess in PvP it's fine. It is classic. His opponent in the upper right, he's red. He's absolutely fucking jacked. A Chad among men. A gentleman. A scholar. A Protoss player. It is Trap. So anyway, the thing about Phoenix Wars, guys, is one decider. Being that you're both Stargate. Yeah, people build an Oracle. There's lots of stuff at high-level PvP. Okay, it's Nexus first from Classic on gold. Classic's really, speaking of being chiseled here, Mr. Chin Toss, this is the reason he has such a giant chin. He's just going to he just decided to flop his testicles out right here and go, bam, I'm taking the half gold base. No gate, no pylon, no soup for you. You want soup, come back. 2 weeks. Trap is going double gas. I almost wouldn't hate a gate gas expand. Just one gas. And even in this case, you should be alright. It's not like it's a full gold base. But anyway, what I was getting to with the Stargate Wars is simply put. Whoa, he's cooking. Alright, he's cooking. Very obvious pylon, I might add.
Giddy up.
Thanks for the follow, Mute SE2 2003. How you doing, Mute? But anyway, a Dark Shrine can be a winning factor with little effort in the Phoenix Wars. If you can proxy a Dark Shrine, it's hard to proxy stuff when there's Phoenix flying all over the map. We've seen it happen plenty of times in Phoenix versus Phoenix. Classic's gonna have some stuff going on. Our man over here is cooking. He's going for proxy Stargate. And it's double gate for Classic. Full wall. I honestly feel like Hell, Trap might as well have done. He's doing the Princeton. Wait, is he? No, there's no other. Okay, the probe is here. He might want to pull this probe back. Oh, Zealot. Yeah, he should have been attacking. If he was attacking this pylon, he could have actually depowered it, possibly. Zealot would have gotten out, but that's actually huge. It's got to be Proxy Void Ray. Nope, it's not. I lied. Nope. Just Dave Testa. Taxidermizing Zealots since 1975. All right, Adept might actually get the kill on this pylon. Sentry makes its way out, and sentries are pretty heckin' good against Void Rays and everything. Wait, what the hell is this? He recalls the sentry. Trap, I know you're old school. Get the... why didn't he build this earlier? The one pylon he really should have put the pylon right there for batteries. Now he's got to fight with... Wait, okay. I don't... What the... What the deuce? It is 3-gate proxy start. This is looking like one of my games, guys. Prismatic alignments activated. Gonna try to target the Stalker, but there's shield batteries everywhere. And we've now seen the de-evolution of mankind. An Elephant Man, ironically, being in chat, at least, or was, if nothing else. It's got to be over here looking at these Void Rays and looking at these two Protoss players. As good as they are, as legendary as they are, saying, I am a man! I am not an elephant! As we have some seriously cheesy shit going down right here. Warp Gate has completed. No, it hasn't. And battery overcharge desperately being activated to restore this gate that's about to go down. See, I know the reference to your name. It's a great fucking movie. That's classic cinema right there. Third Void Ray is out, and we have 3 proxied gates. I would have kind of like that other gate. Yeah, it's fine. You can reinforce there. It's safer. Do it back there. Oh, the force field's kind of clutch. Forcing these Stalker. Oh, no, pull back, Trap. I know you got Prismatic. He's going to target fire. Ah, he's going to lose Void. He basically threw Void Rays away. I can tell you guys, as a little bit of an expert of proxy Void Ray shield battery, the Princeton University, actually have to do it right here. No, don't throw. I got faith in you, Trap. I have to do it, guys.
Hey, Dave, where'd you learn this build from?
Princeton University.
I had to do it. The Princeton has been called, but it was also kind of a throw. Another Void Ray's coming, but the army supply is crazy with the 2 sentries. That's a high damage point. If it was the old sentries, the Adepts would Shrek them, and it wouldn't be really much of a problem. But these 2 batteries are depowered. The probe even goes down. There's no more battery ability to be made. Guardian Shield's gonna help this, and that's it. Classic takes it in a banger of a game 3. And that be that, ladies and gentlemen. I'm bragging the Trap on how I almost beat Zest. That was such a good game. If Elephant Man kind of looked like an infested Terran, he did. He did. Do you think he had his pecker had elephantitis stuff? Maybe. Maybe. Dude be like, yo, the chicks call me Dumbo and it ain't about my ears. He does. You like that, Reza? Ah. Yes. Got him. All right, so that one's over. Ooh. Finals. Dion versus Classic. I'm gonna go pee. We have a grand finals. Second mics, let's go. Let me know when I can be political again. Dude, that was kind of fucked up. It was a little racist too, is why. Fractal. It wasn't the. It wasn't so much the fucking political shit as the. You know what I'm saying? Just this edge in there, man. The rules be the rules. And at presidential or election time, it's kind of stupid. I'd be an absolute fuck to... Oh, geez, you should have returned it, LOL. I got that for you. I love Bob Dole. True. Bob Dole. Scary old man. Cuts up Nerf footballs when you accidentally throw them in his yard. Kids look at Bob Dole and go, scary. Yep, I'm from the same time frame too, Lovebeard. I'm sure you remember. That was a poor impersonation. Because I've not done it in a minute. I used to actually pull a hell of a George H.W. Bush in my day. At least a Dana Carvey doing George H.W. Bush. All right, guys. All right. Raise my taxes when you say. All right, here we are, guys. It's actually a best of 5. This is the grand finals for the bigger money. Spotting in the upper right-hand corner of Crimson Court in the blue. Give it up for Beyond. His opponent in the bottom left, in the red. Give it up for Mr. Classic. Got a PVT, TVP. I'm going to follow a camera because I have to pee, speaking of peas. I don't know whose camera I'm following, but I'm following it. Chicken Man? No, we're going to follow this one. Whoever this is, we're following it. Is Classic rolling everyone? Kinda. It's a shorter tournament. Mr. Flapjack. Guys, I promise I'll be right back. Yeah, he kind of is, except for the thing is, we just saw 1-1 Flapjack, and gotta hand it to Trap. I shouldn't have said that. I was kind of rude. I'm like, you know, I almost beat Zest doing a build. You should have learned my build. I wasn't meaning it like a dick. I think the mics must have hit me in the tired. I'm just feeling a little goofy, but, like, you know, I drink a lot more than this normally, but I think it's mostly just been a long week. For some reason, I felt compelled to tell Trap that, you know, you should learn a build from me. I am a little bit of a proxy Void Raven PvP expert, though. I think I know just about every interaction that can happen. I just have no control. Alright, it's going to be an Adept opener. Warp Gate, so probably Twilight. We'll see, though. It could still be something else. It's going to be a Twilight from Classic. That don't mean shit. Classic's got some spice. I think he's going to open Blink for now. Alright, we're going right into a factory. It's probably going to be Hellions with Beyond. This could be a Cyclone build, though. Let's pull off gas. Okay, it's double Cyclone. Would love to see a shield battery from Mr. Classic. We'll see, though, because he's very likely... He's just going to outright lose the Adept, possibly. Yeah, it's a double Adept opener, too. I know a lot of folks do this, and obviously, 2 Adepts can get some work done. At the highest levels, I'm not really entirely sure it's always worth it. Well, he's hoping to get this SCV. Is he going to cancel it? No, he's not, because there's a second SCV anyway. Dep's got to go boot, scoot, and boogie. Shield battery going all the way back here, guys. See what happens. Blink's coming down. We do have 2 more Cyclones. Whoa! Beyond is cooking. 2 more Cyclones. Into stem. Is it going to be 3 racks fact? He's going into a 2-1-1. I'm going to call. This has got to be a 2-1-1. He's going to take this guy, build the starport. He's got the reactor for the medevacs. And it's only 2 Adepts. Whoa. Beyond not overextending, but realistically, I think he could have, like... The battery wasn't done. He wasn't sure. 4 Cyclones. This is a lot of early pressure. It sounds stupid. We only have 1 gate with Warp Gate done. Oh, he does have 2. Okay. It's 4-gate Blink, by the way. And the kind of 4-gate Blink I like. What I don't like about the situation for Protoss here, Mr. Classic has a shield battery. It's all the way back there. And this is kind of like the worst case situation. The reason why it's back there, I think, is he thought it was Cyclone. He thought it was Hellions. With a DPS of 4 frickin' Cyclones. It's going to be a lot. Battery overcharge is activated, however. That Mountain Dew Baja Blast is giving Sergeant Sad Sack, if he was awake and right here, an erection. It's giving Flapjack an erection. Proxy him. Because Sad Sack's not here to have it. Flapjack, you got a big shove there for that Baja Blast. Okay, Reza has an erection for the Mountain Dew Baja Blast, too. You love Mountain Dew Baja Blast, I'm guessing? Looks like him. Fuck Baja Blast, you're not a big fan? I like it. I'm not like super... I'll admit it, like over time, like now, I'm like, nah. Could be either way. But for some reason, I always get it if I go to Taco Hell. The shit city. Oh no! What the hell was he thinking? Classic, that was probably the worst engagement I've ever seen him do. With all respect. I don't think I've ever seen Classic do that. Holy shit. Holy shit. We just witnessed 7 Stalkers just get absolutely kamikazed in there. Livewire? Oh, dude, I miss Livewire. I'm not really a big Mountain Dew guy anymore. I can see why Sad Sack likes his diet stuff, too, because there's so much sugar and shit. But at the end of the day, that was a fucking... That was literally suicide. Wait. Wait, this Classic sniffing out? I don't think so. Oh, he just misses the medevac. That would have been actually something that would have been a good trade for him. Still, he's getting some pressure in over here. Getting some damage. He's got to be fucking careful with this Warp Prism, though. Sucker's almost dead. He's playing with fire. And he has nothing back home to defend. 4 more gates going down a Forge as well. Charge just on the way. And I don't really see what we can do. He's going to have to recall. Okay, he is going to recall. He sees this just in the periphery or senses it. So bad for me when I was younger. I drink the... Yeah. For sure. Okay, Warp... Oh no! The Warp Prism goes down too! Slow Zealot's warped in. They actually get something done for once in the history of a PvT other than killing a command center and winning the game outright. But Jesus. Oh, shaky start for Classic. He does have his 3rd base going. He's going into a Robo Bay. In my eyes, it's a little later. I don't hate it. I know a lot of people just say it's just horribly bad, which is absolutely factual. If you go double gas and you want to play it tech heavy, you can super delay the third, but overall, it's just not usually as good. Charge lots are going to be good. The +1 is going to finish up here in just 12 seconds for Beyond. Classic has to be careful. Actually, a little bit of mispositioning. Beyond is going full send. It's a boys pull. It's a 2-base solid. The Zealot's trying to get on the tanks, but Concussive Shell is active. And that's going to be a big problem for Mr. Classic, who's trying desperately to hold. Immortals, the force fields, the sentries are going to help for now. Is battery overcharge available? It is. And that shield battery, I was kind of like, I don't like it so much in the back. Might actually help out quite a bit here. The sentries even adding some value. Backmost siege tank falls. The forwardmost siege tank falls. And there's so many zealots here. It is getting close, but Classic has the army supply disruptors out and doesn't shoot. He shoots. He whiffs. I know it's crazy because it takes so long, but if he keeps taking good fights, going for Colossus wouldn't be so bad. It's 30 workers. 57. And Classic now leading the army supply. He's going to have +1 to Colossus started. Love it for Protoss Man here. Sick hold by Classic. Beyond with a little bit of a cheeky opener. Let's see what happens. Holy balls, guys. Yeah, the observers see his third base is in trouble, but I don't think it fucking matters. This is a case where he can lose the third and still be okay. Like, not great, but he'd be okay, because Beyond... he pulled all the boys in the natural. Alright, Siege Tank gonna get a shot off. Classic still leads an army supply. There is a Colossus out. We don't have extended thermal lance. That would be another thing. It's such an important upgrade in PvT. I cannot overstate it. +1 infantry armor coming down for Beyond, but Classic's going into +2. I'd rather him go into armor, honestly, and finish faster. He doesn't know what's going on the other side, but with how many workers were pulled, that's rough. Double, oh my god, double Liberator going into a fucking thick, fat wall of Stalker cock, guys. Did I just say that? I blame it on Reza. Oh, no! Okay. Yes, no, maybe so. Okay, an F2 from Bia. I think he saw those Stalkers and said, no, I'm not gonna shove these Liberators into the big, fat Stalker cock. Alright, anyway. Signs I'm tired. We're lewd tonight, guys. 2 Liberators going down. Zealots jumping on everything. Classic's gonna take it in game number 1 with some pretty impressive play. That was actually pretty sick. It was not impressive at first. He goes, you know what? I'm gonna fake Beyond out. I'm gonna throw away 7 Stalkers for free. And I'm just gonna macro behind it and get in his head by keeping these Stalkers here. Sick game number 1. A hell of a finals. A hell of a finals. Oh. Game 2 coming up right now. We're getting into the lobby. Big, big, awesome. Hey, Oberoth, what's up, bud? Based Obi. Little light turnout tonight, as it's to be expected, but Clem's obviously playing in the Stormgate thing, and like I said earlier, I really suspect that Trigger and all of them and Future signed up. He was the only one of them. Straya didn't. The Americans over in South Korea right now. I have a sneaky feeling they're either out on the town or maybe, just maybe, they are cheering on Mr. Clement. They could be cheering on Theory, too, for all we know. I mean, obviously, they're buds with Clem, but Theory is American. You want to go see the Stormgate action. I'm cheering on my boy Theory. Cheering Clem too, of course, you know, but Theory, Parting, Nightmare. I hate to say it, that actually was a sick tournament for players. Forget the different game, it's still at RTS. It's got its stuff. I hope we don't lose Nightmare from KSL for Stormgate, though. Maybe KSL will become a Stormgate tournament one day. Who knows? If that game gets better, you know, improves, I should say. Develops more as it develops. We don't know. What we do know is we got a double gas opener from Beyond. He's being a little aggressive, but it's kind of in the meta. Sorry for my obs. Probe kind of looking around for proxies. Not a bad idea from Classic, because he's lost to Cure plenty of times where he's had great tournament results, and even Beyond got to Proxy Marauder. So no Proxy Marauder this game from Beyond. But consequently, he's going to have a late scout in the main base. You need to know for sure if Terran is going double gas. In my eyes. Why does my monitor keep flickering around? Is that monitor dying? That pissed me the fuck off. Been doing it a lot lately. Alright, anyway, here we go. Factory going down. We'll see what happens here. The Reaper Man going down. Across the map. Alright. Think we're gonna see Cyclones again? Maybe. And Depth is out, but will it be in position? He's scouting the Reaper Cliff. Pylon will reveal the Reaper, but will... Oh yeah, Classic reacted immediately. Look at the little song. Oh, Classic's reading it. Yeah, just going back home for now with the Reaper. Maybe he's expecting some counterplay. It's Hellion. So, okay, it's Reapers and Hellions. Ah. I see, said the blind man to his deaf wife. Classic opening similarly, but it's one gate. Is this going to be 3 or 4 gate? I hope it's not 2. Actually, 2 could still be okay if he walls off. Alright, no information of this from Classic. But realistically, these could be tough. These could be tough. Warp Kit gonna finish up his second. Excuse me. As 3 Reapers make their way up, and the Hellions down below 2 are gonna have free access to all of it. Oh! Classic needs to pull the battery, but he also doesn't want to clump up. This is the damned if you do, damned if you don't. It's actually, I think, gonna be okay. The Reapers were cleaned up. Well, one of the Reapers was cleaned up. 2 did retreat. I want to see where they are after. 2 Reapers going back in. The Depth Shade. Oh my god, great move by Classic. He shades up. Classic is cracked, dude. Yeah, he's losing some workers, but it's almost inevitable from how that was read. You are going to lose a couple workers. 4 workers, in my eyes, it's not the end of the world. It could be a lot worse. Yeah, it kind of stinks, but Classic still leading workers, as is normally the case in PvP at this point. Just, you know, mules. But on a double gas opener, it's typically the case. Alright, anyway, Siege Tank is out. We are going Cloak Banshees for Beyond. Observer is on its way for Classic. It is going to be 4 gate again. I believe. No, is it? Yep. 4 gate, 3 Nexus. Different order of 4 gate, not like 4 gate blink all in. Observer's halfway across the map. Oh no, and Cloak is going to finish in 8 seconds. Banshee's made it here. Blink is not quite done. The Observer is going to... I would recall that Observer so fast and start another one. He is going to start another one. Banshee's going to back off. Second Cloak Banshee's getting over there. Classic able to get a read now. So there's no Raven in this. Observer and Adept are here. Love to see this Observer go move up and over to kind of get a read of what's going on. Ooh, Classic just misses this army. Great maneuvering against the Depth Shade from Beyond. But guess what? The Observer staying there ends up paying off. He's going to see the push. It's going to be a stim +1, bitch. I felt like saying bitch. Excuse me. Charge is on the way, but it won't be done in time. Stalkers catching this army in the middle of the map. Stim is not done. One of the Stalkers falls to the DPS of the tanks mostly. Unsieged or not. Nice targeting. The more Marines he catches, the better it goes for Classic. He needs to buy time for charge. And he does have 4 gates, but 5 workers fall to the Banshees. Observer keeping great eyes on them. As even more probes fall. Still, it's a 3 Nexus Protoss. With charge coming. I love the Stalker sitting here. I know it's only 4. Beyond's just going to go to the Hellhole. That's actually a pretty good decision. Yeah, he's getting some decent damage with those Banshees. And even though Classic's on 3 bases, Beyond's starting his 3rd CC. Love it. Does have +1 on the way for infantry weapons. And combat shields to follow. Didn't make another tech lab and another racks. Beyond going to 5 racks. Classic needs some tech. He's got to defend these Banshees for sure, but at the end of the day, oh, he blinks in, he gets it. The Florencio stuck Stalker static defense. I love it. Well, this Banshee's dead. Banshees are deflected. Classic still leading in workers. It's not fantastic, not ideal, but he is going to go into a Robo Bay behind it. All right, charge lots and Stalkers. Couple of Adepts do survive this whole game. See how many kills are on him. 4 on this one. None on that one. Now there's Medivacs, Marauders, and 3 more siege tanks with us. Actually, the other siege tanks just got away scot-free. No upgrades for Classic. Beyond forgetting +1 infantry armor. The memes live on. Beyond forgetting his armor upgrade behind this. Classic being... Oh no, the Zealots are getting clumped up here as they're all trapped behind this. He doesn't want to lose them all to AoE from the tank, even though he's hold positioning. He doesn't want to be too ballsy. Battery overcharge is activated, but the pylon's depowered. Big Daddy Immortals here. Yeah, these siege tanks are... Classic's found himself in a rough spot. I think he could have taken that fight if he positioned a little differently. The Zealot warping right there was not the move. But does he get through? A couple Widow Mines are out. Friendly fire is a factor here, but it is not going to matter. It is 20 to 58 at 18 to 58 army supply. Colossus is trying to get out, but that's way too far off. And the pylon in the front is not going to be all that helpful. Widow Mines are not really going to be helpful here. They ran out of charges. This base is in jeopardy. The probes are pulled. You're not going to be able to fight that. He's trying to save any and everyone he can with some Zealots. Pylons coming down as well. More Zealots warping in. 14 probes fall. Beyond at 3 CC. 66 workers. And he's just macroing up. Ladies and gentlemen, I think game 2 is decided. Beyond takes it. And we'll be moving on. We're now 1-1. We are 1-1. Uno más. Vamos. Hooey. All right, guys, game number 3, technically. Not even technically, it's just the facts. Sorry, guys, got a little pain here. Weesoff. What's up, buddy? We're in for a banger here of a grand finals. Best of 5. The score is 1-1. In the bottom left-hand corner, this man is shaking them SCVs. Shopify Rebellion, give it up for Beyond. And his opponent in the upper right, from Twisted Minds in the red, is Classic. Alrighty. Proxy Rex from Bion. It's just a fake one, maybe. We'll see. I think he's just gonna get a faster Reaper. Is this gonna be a one gas build from Bion? I might be. I doubt it, but could be. Nope. Reaper Wall is gonna come in clutch here, as that Reaper will be coming a little quicker across the map from its location. Classic not scouting. I don't like this from Classic. I think this is way too late against any Terran. If you're any Protoss, maybe sometimes it's worth the risk, but never a fan of that. I think, personally, I prefer a Pylon Scout, but even a Gate Scout, I think it's always worth to see what your Terran opponent's doing. But at the end of the day, he's at least going to assume it's statistically favored that Bion's going to do one of two things. He's going to double gas. He might proxy Marauder here. It could just, otherwise, option 3 rather would be, Reaper Fast expand on the low ground or high ground. That it's not really consequential to the build order for the Terran, whether it's low or high. Impactful a little, but not super consequential. Adept. Oh, okay. I was going to say, this could be a problem. That Adept could get trapped there. We've all seen it. Any Protoss player that's Reaper walled knows exactly what I'm talking about already, why I hesitated there. For my Zerg and my Terran friends that don't play as much Protoss. Basically, what could happen is if you just rally it across the map, the Adept could get stuck down here. So, Classic smartly corrected the rally point. As we get into this, we'll see what happens. A Reaper. And the Reaper are going to join up. It's going to be Reapers and Hellions again. I won him the last game. Let's see what Mr. Classic does. He's just going for the Adept Scout. He wants to get the information. There's no reactor here. The Adept Shade. Oh, he should. It sounds dumb. But, like, if he was just poking back a bit, I wouldn't have hated his Shade forward. Bion's going to go full send. That Hellion is taking some damage, but Classic has zero read on the rest of it. There's other things you can do. The second Adept is going to go down, but not before it gets the Hellion. Does escape. Takes hull damage, but at the end of the day, we have a Stalker to reinforce. Killing the Hellion's big. Behind it, it's going to be Cyclone. Starport fallow. Yeah, it's just a 1-1-1. Second Hellion back up. We have an Adept and a Stalker, but no shield battery. Oh. Guys. This is, it's painful, but I feel like nowadays, especially, it's always worth, nowadays, look at my boomer ass saying nowadays, it's always worth dropping a shield battery in the natural against the Terran. Like 100% of the time. Unless it's like you could argue against Proxy Marauder or some other bullshit. Either way, a shield battery is almost warranted against an aggressive player like Bion and how he's been playing this out. Robotics facility is going to be coming down as we have Banshees coming with Cloak. Again, it's the same build as the previous game. Classic's going to put some Stalkers out. He did lose a lot more probes earlier this time, and that's going to certainly leave a mark. He's going to have to delay a third base, I think. He obviously is, but I think like 4-gate blink would have been the play, and he doesn't even have that. It's just 2-gate. I think a true 4-gate blink, and then after you take a third, if you get damage and it's not, great. Oh, siege tank on the high ground. We hear it on the ramp, rather. Get some damage, but the Stalkers survive for now. Observer, 2 more Stalkers coming behind it. After losing 9 workers, that's why he didn't go 4-gate. So I guess, in hindsight, I made a stupid comment, but it is what it is. It's late. Friday. Hope you're having fun. Guys, do me a favor. Do KSL a favor. Do the players a favor. Sorry, I was going to alt-tab and go ! Matcherino. Use those codes. Help it out, guys. We're under $800 now. I might boost it a bit. I'm thinking we might just roll the Matcherino for until we get people in. I'm hoping we get people in. to keep this amazing tournament series going. Yeah, it's a little slow. We have some weeks that are a little rough, but it's the Stormgate just starting stuff. Bion's gonna take it. We never know what to expect. It's not always the hero dark power hour, especially in these days in StarCraft. But it does always provide great games. Let's get into game number 4. Bion is up a point. Are we going to get a game 5? Or is Bion going to take it all? Right here, right now. All right, first place is 40% of the prize pool. So at base price, it's $160. Second place is 20%, which is $80. And we have a third and fourth at 10 and fifth through 8th at 5%. All right, guys, here we are. Game number 4. Spawning the upper left-hand corner. In the blue, representing Shopify Rebellion, it is Bion. His opponent in the bottom right. In the... Ooh, excuse me. Excuse me. Gas. In the bottom right corner. From Twisted Minds. He has a point, but needs 2 more to take it in his classic. Honestly, I would have liked to see even in any outcome, forget the standings and stuff, I would have loved to see Trap versus Bion. Like, Trap has been playing really well, and he can't quite get too far on some of the stuff, but I'm glad to see him in the semifinals this week. And OG legends such as Trap. I think it's important because I think people are forgetting, like, people are teetering on here. We saw SOS retire, and everybody's like, yeah, he just cheeses, it's whatever. I'm like, well, if you can't even cheese anymore, it's kind of, yeah. On 2 sides, but I think that like, the thing is being in the military service for all these guys, not seeing stats play as much is alarming to me, too. I think SOS may have done it a little prematurely, but if you can't win stuff, you don't want to put too much time in practicing for something you don't have too many tournaments in. I get it. I'd love to see him surprise us and come back and just go full cheese. I'm bringing that up for a reason. Bion going Reaper fast expand. Again, he does it on the high ground. This could be Classic's game to win. We'll see. Classic, I hope he doesn't... If he stays like Blink, and honestly, if he stays Blink, it could be all right. He's going Stalker, no Warp. Okay. He does get Warp Gate. This could be a lot of things, and it's going to be at least Barracks Factory. I don't think we're going to see a 3 Rocks Factory, but Bion could be cooking here. Something. Hey, Charles. My kitty's behind me. Sorry, he's meowing at me. Good boy. Laying down. Cute boy. Sorry, guys. I love my cats. Cats need love. Proxy from... This is the most classic thing. You might say this is a classic build. Classic build order. I think it's going to be a proxy gate. I wouldn't hate a Twilight going down. Because everybody tries to force out those... Oh, Widowmine drop. Reaper finally making its way in. The Reaper Cliff's going to be good. I love that Classic's keeping the Stalker here. Probe going around, looking around. Gonna see the CC land. Is he gonna see the Widow Mines? Oh, he almost is gonna see the... Yep, he is. Classic, truthfully, I'm dead ass serious, guys. A Twilight Council would be so good. Just go Blink. Buy time, get the proxy. You can reinforce. He could end it there with an Observer. Seeing the Widow Mines, he knows it's a drop. It's 4 Widow Mines at that. Medevac almost done. And one of the Widow Mines is going to be targeted. That actually is huge. That probe is massive. Robo coming down. I don't like this. I think the Twilight would have been the play. This could be... I could be proven wrong, because usually if you're going for the Robo, you're going to end it with a War Prism. Widow Mines are gone, and the drop's going on the other side of the map. It's 4. It will be tough to deal with for Classic. It's 3-gate Robo. In a weird way, a little different than their granddad's 3-gate Robo. 3 Adepts are going to be able to one-shot SCVs, rather. The Medevac is making its way in. No Siege Tank yet, but more Cyclones coming. Stalker's trying to get it with the Adepts. Oh my god, Liberator coming in. 6 workers do fall, but let's see what happens with all these Widow Mines. This Classic is full send, trying to tournament build. I mean, these days I'm not as much a fan. It'd be good in like the Esports World Cup or something, but when people are used to seeing this, that, or the other, but again, it's without Blink. I think Blink is a big decider. Widow Mine is going to fall as well. He gets the Medevac. Good catch. No, he doesn't get the Medevac, actually. What am I saying? It's right here. I'm looking right at it. I'm just blind, guys. I'm going to use that excuse all the time. It's right into a Robo Bay. These builds could be okay, but again, the utility of Blink is just too good. Oh, no! 3 Stalkers and the 3 Cyclones. One Cyclone does go down. Another Stalker gonna fall. Oh, no shield battery. Classic. Liberator coming in to get work behind that we saw being built earlier. Pylon getting targeted. 3 more Stalkers going in to intercept on the other side. Liberator goes down. Nice micro from Classic, though, with no Blink. He's walking the Stalkers back. Saves most of the health on the other one right here. Does take like 1 partial shot. Another Stalker being warped in. Again, Blink. God damn it. God damn it, Bobby. I understand wanting an observer, but no War Prism behind it either. Cyclones finally will be taken down. Stim is just now starting at 6 minutes. Okay, so that end is not too bad. Classic really might want to consider a War Prism. Reaper still out. Oh my god, we got a surround on a B on Reaper. Classic's gonna be like, well, even if I lose, I got that Reaper. No, I highly doubt that. Banshee coming in. Doesn't have Cloak. Classic's playing this like he has Blink, and he does it, mate. What are we doing? You really can't, like, all you can do is pressure the front and pick off reinforcements kind of in a shitty way. It's not the build we're looking for, to be honest. Extended thermal lance going down, that's good and dandy, but one Banshee might just get all the probes. 3 probes do fall. Twilight Council finishing eventually. The one Stalker's gonna fall. Army supply, not that bad, but... Alright, so... Only thing I could say is Classic can warp in 3 Adepts. And actually, on the push, get some good damage. The proxy's gonna be scouted, though. And Beyond has nothing but reinforcements coming for days. We have the Twilight done, and there's no charge being researched. I like this position for Classic, but charge, I think, is the way to go in this kind of situation. He's going to meander around. He's going to see the army. Extended thermal lance not going to be done, but a lot of the Marines going down. He's got to be careful because there's no Blink. Stalker's trying to target fire the tanks. Splitting them up pretty good. The Marauder's even going to be a pain here, though. There's no way to blink away. Stim is completed. Gateway is going down, maybe? Yeah, oh yeah, definitely that pylon is, and then the gate. Classic still pushing out across the map. With few units, Blink is his choice. Kind of a weird way to play it. Another Colossi coming behind him. We got Vikings coming out from beyond, and here's Classic at his front doorstep. If he did, it's a risky play. Being out on the map with not much of an army. The trades, he knows what's going on in the game state, I think. But we don't know for sure. We're not the players. He's going to see that and go, God damn, I could have delayed that 3rd base. The problem is going to be the Vikings. Got a good amount of Stalkers. Blink is not done yet. There's no upgrades, and +1 infantry armor coming from our Terran man, Mr. Beyond, as he gets Ghost Academy, and 3 CCs, 2 bases. Double drop going through. What do we got here? Marauders and a couple Marines with another Marauder. Yep. No Widow Mines in that one. Classic going for 4th bases. +1 starts up. Blink about 75% complete. Beyond's surely gonna drop on this. Classic will have to cancel. Doesn't get them. Okay, gets them both. Classic does deflect the drop for now. As he gets the third Colossus out. Extended thermal lance finished before Templar Archives come in. It's evening out a little bit, but Classic's Hail is supply block. The pylons are going to finish up, though. He's going to drop a couple more. The Observer's out, going to keep eyes on things. Third base just landed for Beyond, so that actually was a good counter assault from Classic. Not even counter, he was the one with the proxy. Anyway, we're getting into it. Excuse me. Will Classic come back and bring us to a game number 5? Or are we just going to sit here and see a curb stop from Beyond? Army supply is pretty big. Guys, I'm going to go pee. Fuck it. Cyanic Storm's on the way, by the way, and we do have double forge with charges. I follow-up. I like this for Proton. We are back into it. Vikings guarding the other side. We got a big push. Who are we observing? I gotta see. Chicken Man. Good job, Chicken Man. Proxy pylon right here. It's actually kind of a scouter pylon. It's the same. Beyond goes into a 4th base as well. And War Prism is going out for Classic. He's going into Stargate and Fleet Beacon. Double Stargate Fleet Beacon. Does he have any High Templars out? He got Storm 6. All right. Beyond with the double sensor towers is gonna be rough. Triple Stargate. Beyond going into ship weapons. Classic going into air weapons. +2 finishing up in ground weapons. Carriers are gonna be scouted. And honestly, Classic, I kind of rather would have seen some forge upgrades than the 3rd Stargate. Okay, he's going to the shields. Getting those upgrades down and just pumping out units for a bit and transitioning this guy toss. Yeah, it takes a long time. You get some work done, and instead of as you trade out, what you do is then you start going into that tier 3 air. Because Vikings and stuff can be good. The thing is, if you bait out enough Vikings, you can stop producing on this stuff. Classics are really got to consider a 5th base, as dumb as it sounds. He could take this bait. Okay, look at that. I am reading him. The boy is cooking. That man is just a chiseled piece of Protoss. That's all I'm going to say. Absolutely chiseled. In the jawline area. He's such a Chad. 83 workers from Classic. Classic may want to trade out a couple. No, he doesn't have super high economy, really. For base count and per capita. Alright, my cat is really bugging me. Charlie, you go boy. Yeah, you come here. You go boy. I'll pet him. If I get a little quieter, it's because I'm petting my kitty. He's bugging me. He doesn't need food. We want to see Charlie alive. More Prism looks like he's going to try to go for it with Gravitic Drive. No, he doesn't have it. Because he's spending all that money in that Scott Tall's army. More Ghosts coming out, though. And honestly, this army looks like it could very well take on carriers, to be honest. The ship weapons upgrades, vehicle plating going down as well, double armory. We are looking at a late game PvT TVP. In a hell of one possibly. Let's see if this goes, how long this goes on. I think we're setting up for a while, but with this army, it's pretty easy with the carrier heavy army to throw it. Just careful with his high Templar could be one thing, but Warp Prism goes down. Zealot's getting some work in. Doesn't even chisel the static. Sorry guys, I have to hold the brush with my left hand as I cast and observe because my cat wants to get brushed. You guys saw him earlier. Such a good boy. He wants to rub his head on it more. I think he does actually want a true brushing. Alright, Charlie. I can't do the full brush now. Storm's not very impactful at all. Goes to have full energy in many cases. As you don't see the bar. Proxy gate over here. Army supply in favor of Bion. Classic may want to trade out those 3 workers even. Maybe even some more at some point as he establishes bases and keeps mining. Actually, you can keep it going a bit. Do that later on. But he's got a hell of a bank is my point. The 5th base from Bion's kind of scary. Classic doesn't have one structure that Molten would be molding on an IM. We don't see a Dark Shrine. Yeah, the tier 3 air is great. You need everything in this matchup at the end of the game. And the reason why DTs are so necessary is for planetary snipes. It's for curveball deciders or maybe getting in on the economy. But Bion getting that 5th base is not what Classic wants. He doesn't have a planetary. Mothership's gonna come in clutch. Forget DTs. What we got? The Mama ship. Nice slow field zone, but Mothership is gonna fall. All the EMPs are good. Oh my god, Storms on the Ghost, but wouldn't hate to see some feedbacks. Doesn't land those juicy Storms on the Vikings, but the Stalkers are target firing nicely. Only 3 carriers remain though. Let's take a look at the trades. It is looking rough. It is looking brutal. It is looking like a battle. Bion really has to defend, but Classic could potentially throw. No, Classic! Oh, he got the Interceptors out, but the Interceptors don't mean a damn thing if the Vikings target fire the carriers. Stutter step forwards from Bion. Classic down to 95. He's okay, I think. He gets that 4th base. The 5th base is here. It's not. Oh my god, the planetary's just going down and. Well, Bion's out of position. In a weird way, I wouldn't hate a recall from Classic, but he's just mitigating damage. Still no Dark Shrine. You don't need it. But, I say that now. He might if it goes on. Bion finding himself in an unfortunate position. Look at the workers. Look at the supply. Bion just doesn't have the money. He's down on workers. He's losing it. Oh my god, another base. Forcing a cancel on the planetary. The command center's on fire. Zealots are over here. Zealots could go up into the natural, get some damage on infrastructure. Ooh, nice Storms versus EMPs. This is a wild one. Zealots, go up to the main, go up to the main. He's trying to distract them. Storms land on the Vikings. The Vikings trading out's huge for Classic as he lands another juicy Storm. And man, oh man, this is a battle of the KSL story, to say the least. Proxy's still active, so he could reinforce pretty quickly. As +3 air weapons comes down with +2 air armor for Mr. Classic. Bion's army's at 100 supply, but I don't know if we can really deal with the carriers when they get together and have max interceptors. In addition to everything else. No disruptors made this game. It should be noted too. After a certain point. Yeah, literally no disruptors. Ghost Academy number 2 going down. From Bion. Bion really wants to keep it in here. Wait, why is Classic built more workers? He's got 87 workers. He wants to get these bases established and saturated and mining up for a bit, but he still might want to not chance it, because Bion, the down a bit is, well, you got the bases. This is all mined out, though. Bion's mining, sure as shit, has not been good for a while. And that's even with mules, guys. Classic getting a 7th base, or trying to. His upgrades are still cooking, so are Bion's though. His +3 ship weapons comes in with +2 vehicle plating for his tanks. For his, well, it'd be tanks normally, but it'd be for his medevacs and his Vikings and Liberators as he goes into that. It's a very high committal to Vikings, and that's exactly what Classic wants him to play off of. It's Classic finding himself this game victory. We'll see. Bion tries to hold. He wants to kill this expensive-ass Protoss army with capital ships, etc. But Classic, again, all those workers, he's not going to ever be able to build a bigger army. So those are taken care of. Bion getting a counterattack somehow on workers would actually help Classic, I feel, at this point. Because look at the big. Man's floating damn near 4K, damn near 3K minerals and gas. We continue on. We have more shield upgrades. And Classic's just getting stronger and stronger. Bion getting good upgrades too, but... Nice storm. Couple nice storms. But this army of Protoss is super EMP'd. 95% of the army of Droximally has been EMP'd and does not have shields. Counterattack with Zealots coming in on this side. The Natural has been floated down to the new 4th base location, formerly the 5th of Bion. Classic making some big trades, some big moves. He is going to lose these carriers, but his army supply is still there. He's going to be able to reinforce with gateway units from 13 gateways. He recalls, saves some carriers, and the Zealots are going to run amok on the other side of the map. Bion just doesn't have the economy. Classic does continuously mine. GG's called. We have a game 5, ladies and gents. Woof. And I have a cat. Do you have a cat? I have a cat. Just saying. Just saying. I'm so tired. Yeah. Charlie. Such a good boy. Yes, you are. Fucking Harrier bastard. The fuck? We saw carriers in my house. I got Harriers, and the Harrier is Charlie. Shooting those fucking Harrier interceptors everywhere, buh. Oh, it's a good thing I'm allergic to cats and I have 2 of them. Alright, anyway, spawning in the upper left-hand corner. We are in match point in the blue. From Shopify Rebellion, it is Bion. His opponent in the bottom right, it ain't over. He clawed his way back to bring us the match. It is Classic from Twisted Minds in the red. Let's see what happens. We will see what happens. Classic scouting around looking for proxies. I think you should just go for a pylon scout, guys. Hot take, but I really don't understand this. It's not just Classic. A lot of Korean pros and a lot of European pros too at times. Certain times they'll get through certain spots expecting it. It is match point. It wouldn't be outside of the realm of getting proxy maraudered, but a pylon scout usually is going to reveal that. A pylon scout can also harass the barracks, put some delay on. Even earlier today in the big brain bouts on Roddy's stream, we saw Forjumi pull 2 probes and get 4 SCV kills for just 1 probe. There's a lot of cheeky stuff you could do. Not suggesting that, but just 1 probe in a very standard manner of play can be just fine. Like, this is standard, but it's kind of greedy. It does get a good read, and it is just a one racks expand from BN. Reaper's well on its way across the map. Will the Adept finish in time? The Reaper wall is done, but it doesn't matter. BN paths it over. He saw it. He sensed it. BN ain't no fool. He knows how to use Reapers quite well, as we know. Amongst other things. It's a 3cc build against Protoss, so this should be 3cc 3 racks. 100%. It's gotta be. Unless it's 3 racks factory. Yep. 3cc 3 racks, guys. In a land where you can build your base in your first base on certain maps. Starring Dustin Hoffman as Captain Hook. Alright, here we are. Second CC gonna go land, coming orbital. Presumably. Just a moment. Is Mr. Greedy McGreed over here, Ebenezer Scrooge. This is a game 3cc 3 racks where I wouldn't hate 4-gate blink. Phoenixes, this could be just game. This could be kind of a build order counter. I'm not a big fan of this. Phoenix Colossus, if he reads it, cuts it, goes right into a robo, and rushes the shit out of this, then it's fine. But he's already got a second one going dead. Okay, robo's coming down, so yeah, it's Phoenix Colossus. Phoenix Charge could technically work against this stuff too, but usually you're going for a very greedy playstyle. But 3 racks can be a pretty good build against Phoenix Colossus either way. Good finals, thank you. Thank the players. Thank you guys for your support for the Korean Starcraft League. This is our 56th. It's kind of crazy to think of how long this has been going, and I'm still going down. It's like, yeah, you're like, well, GSL got funded. We don't know the news on GSL yet. And everyone's like, well, Stormgate. Well, StarCraft's still kicking. We're a community-funded game at this point. It's what it is. And this happens to be a pretty bit of a banger of a community tournament. Alright, as we get into it, Adept shading across the map. He needs a read. This is got potential for something bad to happen. We'll see. Another Adept coming out. Phoenix is going to push. It is possible they get some damage, but oh, look at this. The read is beautiful from Beyond the Reaper Scouts. Phoenixes are in trouble unless he goes. Yeah, no. Beyond split up his bio quite well. The thing that does favor, not favor, but work toward Classic a bit is there's good amount of Marauders. Well, he started going Marauders. It's a few less Marines. It always counts to something. Anyway, as we get into it, Phoenix is picking things up. Getting some more work done. Or SCBs do fall. We'll see what happens here. Phoenix is not super useful right now, but they will be against Marauders and Medivacs. Maybe Widow Mines too. It's likely to be Widow Mines with this. At first, it's obviously going to be almost pure bio. Medivac support is the factor. And Starport going on, but in Classic Defense. He didn't go for an Immortal though, and that could be a bit of a problem. Needs shield batteries. An Immortal is really clutch against the Marauders earlier on. But he got a fast Colossus, so don't hate it. Extended Thermaline's coming. Phoenix is going to get more damage done behind it. And we have a good amount of Phoenixes here. 6 Phoenixes. Trying to get worker damage. Honestly, with the position of the bio, yeah, they're stem. Medivacs aren't out yet. Then we got a siege tank coming. You might be able to pick up a few units, but yeah, the missile turret's quite nice from beyond. Does deflect the attack for a moment. Classic looks like he might be no, he's just getting information over here. He looks like he's postured for the possibility of a 4th Nexus, which I wouldn't hate. Pretty soon when he can afford it. He's got 3 base saturation. And one of these gases could be saturated. I don't think it would be the end of the world to go for a 4th base once the Colossus comes out. But yeah. It's only 2 Colossi, though. Phoenix is picking up more workers. They don't get a tank. So in this case, if you're building tanks, that could be fantastic for the Protoss. Phoenixes could get a scout. Gonna get more workers, but not going in for the scout. Seeing this Ghost Academy could be big. Like, that's the kind of plays you need that are big. Picking up Marauders, though, are kind of nice if you lost a lot of Phoenixes, and that's a lot of the army supply. Not that it does great against Bio. It's going to be good against the tanks, the Medivacs, the Marauders. Mostly the tanks and Medivacs. Big push down the center of the map. Classic takes the fourth base. Don't hate it in a way. His army supply is pretty good. His upgrades are getting there. Again, going into +1 infantry armor. A little faster this game. He's segmenting off his army with 1 siege tank and 3 marauders. Nice, grouping together, killing the rocks. Push in, beyond, going toward the Nat. This is going to force a recall, and there's not going to be anything. No, it's not going to force a recall. He can recall back after. 3 Phoenixes have never been more necessary. Classic. They clean up a lot of the bile. The Phoenixes get mostly targeted down. They don't have a lot of energy, these two. He wants the Medivacs, but at the end of the day, this push is going on. The third base is Island. 3 shield batteries is kind of nice. A lot of the bios cleaned up over here, but Classic really, I want to get some intel and information. He's going into High Templar. Not building an Archon. Does he have Psionic Storm? He does not. May have forgot. He's going to use it for feedbacks. Classic may want to send a couple Zealots out or something. He's going to send out more than a couple. Once, if he gets this, he's going to force a cancel, or at least lift off. It's definitely going to be canceled. Insanely good games. Thanks, Weeson. I'm glad you're enjoying. Whomever is here, I think this is a really good finals. Can Classic come back? He kind of had a rough start, and I think he has have a good shot with Ghost and Armory and everything else in 1-1 finishing. He's going into +2. Storm, Blink, Phoenix Colossus. It's not a horrible spot for Protoss. Zealots can really chisel at this command center. We're going to back the hell off for now. But Ghosts, Marauders, Tanks, Medivacs, and Marines are here. It's kind of different for Beyond to go into tanks, but we've been seeing some Terrans do this sometimes. And yeah, I'm well aware that they just die to charge lots. They can be pretty good for defense and many other things in the late game. Just a couple. It sounds dumb. Not a lot. War Prism is out. I don't know about the Adepts, though. Classic, again, going into Stargate. He's getting 2 more, and with the Fleet Beacon finishing up here. He's going for that Tier 3 army. And let's take a look at the army comp. There's no Viking. So it was a 3 racks opener and how this played out. Zella getting some work in. And, yeah, this could be rough, but Bion's army supply is so massive, I think that Classic might have some difficulty here. Going for the bottom left-hand corner base. We are gaming. Yes, let's see. I wouldn't hate a drop. Okay, missile turrets are going down. Classic really should have just went send in there. He could have got this down. Now there's going to be everything to scout it. Missile turrets to defend it. Not really the opportunity to hope. And Zealots into a planetary. Not usually going to end well. Got no Dark Shrine, but we're almost maxed, and we don't see... Well, we see our first couple Vikings coming out from BN. He won't be overcommitted, but if there's a lot of carriers, this could... Honestly, let's take a look. 30 Marines, 9 Ghosts, 2 Vikings. 2 more coming. I don't know. I'm honestly not so sure. This is easy to decide. The War Prism needs to get the hell out. Doesn't do so. Takes some hull damage from earlier. Observer gets the hell out. It's going to force scans. No sensor tower, the bottom left. Zealot's just going to run by everything. He couldn't get a kill on the 5th. Going down to 5th CC. Love the eBay, because guess what? Classic's going to have to fight kind of awkwardly. Just around to get sniped. Takes away some of the Ghost energy, though, and that's kind of big. Beyond leading an army supply. Classic and Beyond 85 workers. What is this? Why do they both have 85 workers? It's going to get to a point if they camp for a bit even. They're going to bank minerals and start throwing workers. War Prism still out. Classic going to try to deny a 5th, in which he's going to start floating. The army's going to intercept the Zelly boys. Classic are maxed out, mate, pretty much. Let's take a look at the upgrades. It is +1 air weapons for Classic. Beyond just getting into +1 to shields, ship weapons, and vehicle plating. With 3-3 on the way. Classic going into +3 in shields. Shield seems rough because of Ghost, but it'll actually help out for most of everything else for the carriers. Classic starting to bank a little more. But Beyond is as well as he takes his 5th. Zealot's coming in here pre-planetary, but he's hitting it. Oh, now he's gonna micro him back. Wants to get a couple workers at least. And he will do so, but not the most ideal situation. Mothership is here at the upper left. This is awkward. He can recall twice now. Beyond's just gonna have to greet an army. It's going full send here. Base is gonna be forfeit. Photon cannon is not enough to save it. Classic taking the 3 o'clock position base. Beyond pushes in and to the well, he's pushing forward into the defense. The Classic just fully engaging in the northeast. Looking like the sea. Big value. Classic says, "Fuck you, bro. I got a bink. I'm gonna throw these probes away." And he says, "To hell with you. I got a mothership as well. We're gonna recall. Recall-o." Kind of like those shitty fucking cough drops. He recalls with an underwhelming force of carriers with not enough interceptors. Still take down the planetary. And he double recalls, but he's gonna lose his prison. Saves it all. Gets out of here. He's gonna defend. And he shoots. Can Beyond get the damage he needs? I don't think so over here. Classic's down on workers because he threw a bunch. He has this base. They're equal on bases, but Beyond's getting really mined out on his side of the map. Classic a little too. But with mules, shit just mines out a lot faster. You trade off to your extra great economic building as you lose your minerals quite quick. Vehicle plating, ship weapons, and armor +3, and weapons +3 from Beyond. It's gonna be pretty good. We got more carriers coming. And there's a lot of Vikings with the Ghosts. 9 Ghosts, 15 Vikings, about to be 17. Beyond has High Templar though. And honestly, feedbacks might even be great here. Get as many Ghosts as you can, get some medevacs if not, and you just take it from there. Tanks of siege, and they're gonna unsiege. Pause, unpause. Beyond, oh my god, Classic's army is now going to be hitting that mark where it's so big. Yeah, there's a lot of AoE there. There's a lot of stuff you have to be careful. But you start whittling this down a little bit, you can just pulverize this army and push across the map after reinforce. Even going into high-sec auto-tracking for our Terran, as you can see here. Alright. Beyond's going to back off because he knows this is a scary army. He's got more bases. And this is indeed a banger finals. The end of the banger finals. Ladies and gentlemen, if you like the Korean Starcraft League, please help the tournament, ! Match Arena, or consider becoming a patron. Patreon.com/Korean Starcraft League. If you're in my Twitch chat, ! KSL or ! Match Arena. I do appreciate you. More upgrades going on both sides as the fight goes forward. There's so much Protoss here. And even with all these Vikings, we now see the Viking Liberator combo. I don't hate that. Liberators do provide some AoE. And we'll see what happens. My cats are both pulling me. Good kitties. They want food, and they're not getting it. Alright. 6 Liberators coming out now for Beyond. Classic's army's still big. Liberators get a little scary, but at the end of the day, I hate this. Where are the High Templar? Oh! He gets one decent storm. A lot of Ghosts here, though. More High Templar behind. I don't have it. Nice cloak field from the mothership. And kind of like a zoning slow field zone. Alright, as we are here in the late game, The MP is starting to hit. The cloak is good on the mothership. BN going to take a 6th base. Kind of a 5th base, actually, now that I think about it. Just how stuff went down. It's kind of crazy as we settle in. Personnel cloak being research for ghosts from beyond. We might even see nukes in this kind of crazy game. Mothership going over here, and we're going to see another recall. The entire army's recalled. The storms are great on the SCVs. The planetary will certainly fall. Storms on the libs. We get storms on the Vikings. We got EMPs coming over. It's a crazy game, and Classic is very decisive here. Who is going to take it? Beyond trying to hang on. The army supply is starting to dwindle. He does have a higher supply cap, but honestly, if Classic keeps an eye on the mining, if he has this bank, and kind of tech switch again. You trade out the Vikings, you trade out the libs, and they keep building them. That can pretty much change the fate of the game. Nuclear launch detected. Nukes being researched by Beon. Oof. CC is scouted, and honestly, kind of a weird fight from Classic. But he could recall over here and just end this base. Obviously, CCs have been made and are being floated. There's my cat Shark around my legs like little fucking weirdos. Good girl mitters. Cute little weirdos. And Caster Man's getting tired at almost 2 in the morning. That'd be that. Storms. Coming in clutch. From Classic, Beon's out of EMPs. For the moment the Observer goes down, Carrier's fallen. Classic's got to be a little careful. Is he overextending? He's going in with Zealots on the other flank into a Planetary and Liberators. Not ideal. He should have just pushed. I think Beon would just fold if Classic consolidated and pushed. Yeah, you want those split pushes and getting workers, but into a PF and those were not good trades of Zealots. Beon down to 46 workers, has a hell of a gas bank. It's not a great army. Classic could go back into disruptors too, is a funny thing. Clear some of this out. Disruptors for zoning, for clearing out missile turrets, for clearing out catching basically it's for zoning, but you could actually help target some of the infrastructure and static. Being pushing down the center. These guys are running out of money. Classic trying to take yet another base, his 7th, 8th base, 7th base. This game's getting crazy. It's close to the end. They're basically maxed on upgrades. There could be some more armor for the air. Oh! It's a doozy. So far the fight not going in favor of being Classic, pushing forward Carriers and Storms and Archons. Oh my, there are more ghosts with energy. Missile turrets even gonna help, but the Medevac's going down could be rough for the Terran, because they'll have nothing to heal even with all this energy. And as we get into it, Classic's just gonna push into areas he can safely take. All these orbitals, oh my god. Ghost, War Prism needs to be careful. Storm lands on a ghost. It's one singular ghost in the feedback to finish the job. Classic really wants to take it. Beyond positioning down, trying to find a spot to push, but look at the army supply. Look at the supply. The War Prism here. This is looking tougher and tougher for Beyond to take. His production's jumped on. There are 4 High Templar in this War Prism. Storms and feedbacks are great. Another storm for the ages. And we have more storms. Oh my god, GG is called. Classic gonna take the finals of the 56 Korean Starcraft League. Cheers, amigos. GG's, well played. That is a game 5 for the ages. A sick finals, a sick tournament. I hear I was saying it's all short and sweet and whatever. Let's we started 11. 12. 1, 2. Yeah, it's about the normal cast all the time. GG's, guys. I know it's gonna be lame. I know there's a lot of streamers. I know we don't have a lot of people. I'm gonna embarrass myself in raid. Raid. Tasteless. Anyway, have a good night, guys. Much love. And remember to follow and subscribe here. Please and thank you. Subscribe to YouTube. It's free, ! YouTube before we go. Forgot to say that. I forgot to do a lot. Use the Matcherino codes. YouTube. Matcherino. Night Yeti. Let's see. Good night, guys. Fuck, I can't even type. I'm too tired. Alright, later.